Again, have you guys finished opening up the websites? It's just three: Common App, College Board, and College Planner Pro. Okay, thank you, Moises. I'm waiting for the four of you. Okay, thank you, Manuel. So then we just need Valentina, Camila, and Martino to let me know. Yes, it's Common App, College Board, and College Planner Pro, which is our website. Hello, Valentina. If you could please open up your Common App account, your College Board, and your College Planner Pro website, which is our website, and let me know once you've done that. Perfect, thank you. Okay, thank you, Camila. So then we're just waiting on Valentina and the other Valentina, both of you. Okay. Hello, Miguel. If you could please open up your Common App, your College Board, and your College Planner Pro website, please. Thank you. What should I do if I don't have a Common App account? Okay, create one right now, and then the websites are Common App, College Board, and College Planner Pro, which is our website. And then once Miguel and Valentina Gutierrez, once you guys have those three websites open, let me know so we can all move on. Common App, College Board, College Planner Pro. Okay. Valentina Gutierrez, how are you doing? Okay. Okay. Can we all see my screen? Yes? Okay, perfect. For those of you that have already opened up the three websites, I need you to log into your College Planner Pro website, which is again is our website. You're gonna click on Edit Profile, and I need this information filled out. I need to know your field of interest, meaning what major you want to pursue, and then your current GPA, weighted, unweighted. If your school does both, then both. If your school only does one, then only one of them, and then your class rank. I need this information filled out. Then I need in the testing tab, I need your SAT scores if you already took it and you already know the score. If you don't know, you don't have to put anything. Your PSAT scores and your AP exam scores if you have taken an AP exam. And then here in colleges, I need a rough list of the universities you want to apply to. I will be checking that everyone has done this before I move on. So please let me know once you have filled all of this out. It shouldn't take you longer than 7 minutes. So I'm going to give you until 4:23 to do this. Okay, have you guys finished updating your information? Please leave a text in the chat once you have finished. Again, it shouldn't take you too long. Thank you, Emmanuel. And thank you, Miguel. Let me check Emmanuel and Miguel. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for privacy purposes. I'm gonna go with Emmanuel first. Emmanuel, everything is great. I'm just missing your AP exam scores if you have taken any. If you haven't, please let me know so I can put it in the website that you haven't taken any AP exams. If you have and you have the score, please add it. Now I'm gonna go with Miguel. You're gonna go to share. Anyone with a link can be an editor, and you're gonna drop it in the chat. And you're gonna write it like this. You're gonna type into your website, college essays, and then the link in one single thing. Okay. Okay. Manuel se fue. I'll check it in a minute. Yes. Just the supplementals in the same document. Okay, Miguel, everything looks good as well, but the same thing, if you have taken any AP exams, I need the scores on the testing tab, please. That's the only thing you're missing. So please update that and let me know so I can check it. It's 4:22. Everyone else should be finished. Okay, Emmanuel. Perfect. So who else can I check? Who else is ready? We can't move on until everyone is finished. So I need you guys to please communicate with me. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna check Moises. This is how you add it, Valentina. Let me use your, actually, let's use my account, my old account. Go to testing, and then you go at testate, type, where is it? AP, should be here. AP exam, it doesn't really matter for the date. Say test date, and then you're gonna input the score. You are welcome. It doesn't matter for the date, Miguel. I just need the score. So let me know once you've done that. Okay, you're all good now. Let me check Moises and then I'll check you. Moises. Same thing. Oh no, never mind. You already told me you haven't taken any AP exams. That's good. Okay, Valentina Gutierrez. So you are all done. Just do a random date. Yes, Miguel, you can just do a random date. In the month of May, of course, but you can do a random date. Okay, so I'm gonna check you, Valentina. Okay, Valentina, I need your field of interest, meaning the major you want to pursue. I need that there. Please, that's the only thing you're missing. So I've heard from everyone except from Camila and Martino. So, how are you guys doing? Okay, Martino, you're done. Let me check. Okay, perfect. You're all good. If you only have one major you're interested in, you can just do the one field of interest. We have the option of doing up to three because the university sometimes let you apply to three majors at the same time. So that's why we have up to three. So then you're all ready for me to check? Okay, perfect. Uh, okay.
The like star next to it, it's not required.
It's not required, but I would do every single one, even if it's not required. Just because if someone else does it and you don't, you're already out of the race. So. Okay, Camila, you're all good. Then I just have to check Valentina. Mm, okay. Mhm. Perfect. So we're all ready to move on. You can add your field of interest. I'll show you. Just go here. You go on the pencil. Here on the bottom, you click edit. You should be able to add a field of interest. Now, that everyone has done this, I need you all to log into your Common App, your College Board account, my bad, and look up your name. And then make sure that the way it's spelled and the amount of last names that you have match with your name on your school transcript. If they don't match, we need to call College Board. And the reason why we check this is because when we submit our applications through Common App, we don't automatically submit the SAT with it at the same time. It's two different processes. And if the university receives, for example, I have two last names. So if when I'm applying, I'm just Camila Oropesa, but when I send my SAT scores, I'm Camila Oropesa Jindis, that's two different people. It's gonna go in two different folders. And then there's no way for that information to connect, and you can actually be rejected because the university cannot find your information. So I need you all to check that the way your name is spelled and the amount of last names that you have matches with your school transcript. If it doesn't, we have to call College Board. So check all of that and let me know if it's all good or if you need to call College Board. So I can keep track of it and we can contact you later. This shouldn't take you longer than 5 minutes. So it's 4:30, 4:35. I'm gonna be checking on you guys. Okay. Perfect, Martina. Thank you for letting me know. Moises, since it doesn't match, you need to call College Board. You need to call College Board tomorrow. Same thing with you, Emmanuel. You guys have to call College Board tomorrow, and they should send you an email with a link where you can upload either a copy of your social security number or your birth certificate or an ID, something that shows your official name, and then they will be able to change it. You're not able to change it, they have to change it, but it can take up to 2 weeks for them to change it. That's why we have to call them tomorrow or Thursday as early as possible to make sure that that issue is solved. Because if it's not, when it comes to application season, it can actually hold you back. So I'm gonna write your names here, and we are gonna contact you later in the week to see if you actually contacted College Board. Does everyone else's names match? Perfect. Camila, Miguel, Valentina Gutiérrez. Okay, thank you, Valentina, for letting me know. I'm just waiting on Miguel and Camila. Perfect, Miguel. I'm just waiting on Camila. Thank you. Okay, Camila, if it doesn't match, same thing I told Moises and Emmanuel, we have to call College Board tomorrow, the latest, to have them send us the link so you can change your official name. So it's up to you guys to call them. We cannot call them for you because unfortunately, since it's related to your name and it's a legal matter, we don't have the power to call in your name. So you would have to call them and fix that issue. But we are gonna contact you later in the week to make sure that you have done that. Now, the next thing I want us to do is to look at the essays. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna log into one of our fake Common App accounts. And we're gonna look at the essays, the short answers specifically, and how to format them. We do have a class, and the class in March is related to essays, so I'm not gonna focus a lot on what to write and what not to write. I am gonna focus on kind of the formatting of everything and just to show you guys the amount of essays you have to do so you're prepared. So I'm gonna start with a university many of you are probably gonna want to apply to, which is Texas A&M. Okay. So when we are in Common App and we have Texas A&M pulled up, if we go here to the writing section, sorry, Sebastián.
Same.
See? Okay, when we go to the writing section, you have this prompt, which asks us about any hardship, challenge that you have experienced in high school and how that has shaped you into a better person. It's important when you're doing this essay, two things. One is the prompt. This prompt is pretty much the same as prompt number 2 on Common App. So if we do prompt number 2 in Common App, we automatically have this essay completely done. You can recycle this essay. They're not gonna hold it against you. So you can Frankenstein and change it a little bit. The second thing I need you guys to focus on is the word count. It's 750 words. The Common App essay is 650 words. When I am revising essays, it's gonna be me and 2 other girls that are gonna be revising your essays. We are gonna reject your essays if it's below the word count. The max we're gonna accept for the Common App essay, which is 650 words, the max amount of words that we're gonna accept is 650, the minimum is 600. We need you and we want you to use all of your words because it showcases to the admissions officers that you are taking it seriously, that you're interested in the university, that you want to actually put effort into being admitted. If I have a maximum amount of words that it's 650 and I'm submitting an essay that it's 300 words, that is not sending that message, that it's sending the opposite message. So if it's not within the word count that we want, we are going to reject the essay. Now, if you do prompt number 2 in Common App, and you do 650 words, then you just have to add 100 more and you're all good for Texas A&M. So this is one of the essays for Texas A&M. The second one is to describe a life event which you feel has prepared you to be successful in college. 250 words. This essay must be 250 words. 250 words is a low word count for us to give you some wiggle room. So this experience has to be different than the experience that you're going to talk about in your first essay. Cannot be the same. So you have to start thinking now, and that's the reason why we're doing this right now in March, because you have March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 6 months to figure out an experience, write your essays, and have it all done before August 1st rolls around. You have to start thinking of something that you have experienced in high school that is preparing you to be successful in college. It has to be a high school experience. It cannot be middle school, it cannot be elementary school. It can be outside of campus. It can be something you did at work or if you are in a summer camp or an internship, but it has to be within your high school experience. The next essay is to tell us about the person who has most impacted your life and why. 250 words, same thing. It must be 250 words. And we understand that you all love your parents and your siblings, and that's amazing. But it's also not that much of an original idea to write about your mom or your dad. You have to think of something that is going to make you stand out from the rest. We've had people write about a character in a show. We've had people talk about a mentor. We had people talk about a book character. Anything that has inspired you in some way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to be related to your major. It doesn't have to be related to college. Something that has made you have a change in heart or see things in a different perspective. Someone that has allowed that to happen for you. If you cannot think of anyone, then I guess mom and dad is okay. But if you can avoid it, please avoid it. Because it's not an original idea. And we want to give you guys the chance of being admitted. Okay? This essay, if there are additional personal challenges, hardships, or opportunities that have shaped or impacted your abilities or academic credentials, which you have not already written about, please note them in this place below. This is for very traumatic experiences. You lost a parent, you lost a sibling, you faced cancer, you cannot walk, you're blind, something very traumatic. If, thank God, you don't have anything to talk about, don't talk about anything. You can totally leave this section blank. I'd rather you leave it blank. It is saved for specific traumatic experiences. Okay? Now, those are the required essays for Texas A&M. But if we go to the scholarship section, You're gonna see you have more essays. Now, even if you're not interested in getting money from Texas A&M, I highly, highly recommend that you do this section either way because it asks really good questions that can actually help you stand out from the rest of the applicants. And it gives Texas A&M a different idea of who you are. So the first essay, 50 words. Why have you chosen to apply to Texas A&M University? Very important that you have a reason why you want to apply to Texas A&M. And it's 50 words, so it obviously needs to be 50 words long. Talk about something like a professor that you want to take a class with. You can Google a professor within the department of the major that you want to pursue. You can talk about them. You can talk about maybe a research project that Texas A&M is working on. You can talk about that. You can talk about the specific connection Texas A&M has. For example, we had someone that was applying to Texas A&M with the hope of getting into aerospace engineering, and they talked about the relationship between NASA and Texas A&M. That is something that stands out. It's better than writing about, oh, how pretty the campus is, or how big it is, or how nice people are. While those are great qualities Texas A&M does have, it's not as original. And we want, again, to make your application stand out from the rest. So make sure that when you're writing about why you want to pursue Texas A&M or why you want to apply to Texas A&M, research a little bit about something that makes Texas A&M niche to you and niche to the major that you want to pursue. Okay? The next one is, why have you chosen your academic major? Again, 50 words, it must be 50 words. This is a question that is going to be repeated throughout many of the applications, and you can again recycle your response. They're not gonna hold it against you, but you have to know why you want to study what you want to study. I want to study, for example, in my case, I want to study management information systems because I'm really passionate about data analytics, and I'm interested in understanding why people act the way they do and how it can benefit a business. If I understand that, I can help my employer better, or even my own business. Something like that it stands out. Okay? Any questions so far? Okay. Then briefly describe any educational plans you have beyond earning your bachelor's degree. Do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a lawyer? Do you want to own your own business? Do you want to work for Formula One? Do you want to be an astronaut? What do you want to do? Anything that you want to do, this is your space to talk about that. Try to relate it to university in the sense of what Texas A&M will be able to provide to you, and it's gonna help you reach your goals better. But it is completely up to you what you want to write here. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your goals after your bachelor's degree. And then, what are some of your life goals and objectives? These two are similar, but different. This is after your bachelor's degree, meaning it's related to your work, to your job. That's what you go to college for, right? We go to college to get a degree so we can apply and have access to better jobs. So it's related to your work. This one is more related to your life. Do you want to be a parent? Do you want to open a animal rescue? Something not necessarily related to your work, but that you think going to Texas A&M will give you skills that will help you reach that goal. Okay? Again, 50 words. This is all 50 words. It's not that much, but it's specific things that you have to think about. And it can be very hard to express everything in 50 words. So it's important for you to start thinking of that right now, which is why we're doing this. And then this only applies to you if you are the son or daughter of someone that is employed by Texas A&M. If that's not the case, you can leave this section blank. Okay, this one is very important. Describe an example of your leadership. Be sure to describe your actions and the actions of those around you and to explain what you accomplished. 550 words. The max I'm gonna accept is 550. Obviously, the minimum is 500. Okay? This is a very important prompt. It has to be a different experience than the other ones, of course, but this one is your moment and your chance to shine your abilities and to showcase to Texas A&M admission officers that you are not a high school student anymore. Okay, that you have the mentality of someone that is in college. Once you step into a college campus, you are legally considered an adult by all of the professors, by the admission officers, by everyone in the university. So you have to showcase your ability to be mature, that you are ready to go to college, and you're going to be a good investment for Texas A&M specifically. So here you can talk about anything. It doesn't have to be within your high school campus. Anything that you have experienced, that you have done, where you have shown leadership. Oh, my sibling broke their arm and I drove them to the hospital and I talked to the nurse and I helped them, whatever. That shows leadership. Um, my manager was sick and I had to go in and act as a manager in my local McDonald's. That shows leadership. I am the president of the psychology club at my high school and we had an event and I had to fix whatever. That shows leadership. Anything where you have stepped up and decided that you were going to take responsibility. You can talk about that here. And then this one is if you have siblings under 25, you can talk about them. It's not that hard. And that's it. So in total, Texas A&M is 8 essays. Some long, some short. Like you said, like you saw, 4 of them are 50 words, 4 of them are over 300 words. But if you want to go to Texas A&M, you have to put in the effort. That's why they make their application long. It's kind of to weed out people. Imagine how many people are applying to Texas A&M every single year. It's a lot of them. So this is their way of kind of controlling to the best of their ability the amount of students that they are applying and they have to review. So that is Texas A&M. Now we're going to look at UT Austin because many of you want to apply to UT. UT is a lot shorter than Texas A&M. We go to the short answer questions and essays. You have 2. Why are you interested in the major you indicated as your first choice major? 250 words to 300 words. Because it's UT, and UT is as competitive as it can get, I need the 300 words. For UT, I need you all to get to the word max, okay? Because it's the only chance that you have to even be considered. UT is so picky that they will disqualify you for the minimum of things. So we want to reduce that opportunity to 0 to the best of our ability. This is very similar to the Texas A&M one, except that the Texas A&M is 50 words, this is 300 words. So you have more space to talk about why you want to study what you want to study, and you can combine it with the other Texas A&M questions. I want to study in Texas A&M because I'm interested in this major and in this program that UT offers specifically, or this professor offers specifically, and this major will help me in the future reach this career goal, and I will be able to open my own business. You can, relate all of those Texas A&M questions into one for UT, but you have to be very smart about it. It's very important that you do your research for UT as well. Find something niche related to UT that will help your major, that you want professor you want to work with, a research project and partnership, anything that will make UT stand out from the other universities. Then we have think of all the activities both in and outside of school that you have been involved with during high school. Which one are you most proud of and why? 200 to 300 words. This is tricky because you have to think about everything that you've done in high school and something you're the most proud of. I cannot tell you what that thing is because I don't know your life experiences. That's why we're showing you this right now. But my best advice is to think of the fact that this is for a college application. So you have to relate it to college one way or another. Every single essay that you write, always relate it back to college. And if you can relate it back to UT, that is even better. So if I want to study business and I am in, what is it, FBLA? is the business one, and I'm in FBLA. Okay, great. I'm super proud of that because it gave me the skills to be able to talk to people and network. And I can relate that to UT because when I go to the career fairs, I already have the skills that I need to talk to employers and I feel way more comfortable than everyone else does. I don't know. Something like that, related back to UT and related back to college. And then this one is the same as the Texas A&M one. This is for traumatic experiences. If you don't have anything to talk about, I'd rather you don't talk about anything at all. That's it for UT. It's only 2 essays, both 300 words. It's not that much. And the Texas A&M one helps you kind of piece together the one for UT. Now, I'm not going to show you U of H because U of H only asks for the Common App essay. So once you have the Common App essay done, you have U of H done. Any other university you guys want me to look at? No? No other university you guys are interested in? Okay. Baylor. Yes, we can look at Baylor. Let me add Baylor. Are you applying to Baylor? No,
All right.
you don't think? Okay. Anyone you want to look at?
Yeah, I have to do it.
Okay,
Look at it.
later.
These like already look.
Okay. Okay, for Baylor, we go to writing. What are you looking for in a university? Why do you want to attend Baylor? And how do you see yourself contributing to the Baylor community? 450 words. I would accept 400. I'd rather you do 450, but I would accept 400. And then this one is kind of the same as the other ones. One, why do I want to go to this university? What makes it niche to me? What am I going to contribute to it? Oh, I have been president of 2 clubs in high school, and I feel prepared to be a president in a club in Baylor and showcase my skills and help the university reach more people. I don't know. But you have to always keep in mind that this is for application purposes. So you have to showcase your ability to be a college student, your maturity, your responsibility, your resilience, that type of stuff is what they are looking for. Okay, and that's it. That's all for Baylor. So it's only 1 essay. Not much to worry about. Yeah. Keep in mind though that what I'm showing you right now is how the college application is looking like for current seniors. I don't know how it's gonna look like for you. It hasn't changed in 5 years. I don't think it will. It's the same, yeah. I don't think it will, but just in case, keep that in mind. Anyone else you want to look at? I have here UT Dallas, UTSA, Rice, but I don't know if any of you are interested in those. Okay. The next thing I want you to do is to go to your Common App. You're gonna go to your colleges. You're gonna add the colleges you're interested in applying to. And then you're gonna go to Google Doc. In a Google Doc, you're gonna create a document that looks like this. And you're gonna give me the prompt of every single university that you want to apply to, starting with the Common App essay. So I need your name, essay number 1, because it's the first essay you're submitting, for who it is, which is for Common App, and then the prompt. Then let's say I'm applying to Texas A&M. Okay, great. I go on another document, on another page. I copy the format again. Here I do essay number 2 because it's the second essay I'm sending. This is for Texas A&M. I go to Common App. I go to my Texas A&M application, writing. I copy the prompt. I paste it here. And then I look at the word count, the word max, and I type it here, 750 words. Then I go to the next prompt. Copy it, paste it, word max, what is it, 250? And I do that for all of the Texas A&M ones. Then I'm applying to UT. Again, I go on another page, I do the format again, essay number 3, UT Austin, and then all the prompts for UT, so on and so forth. I want you to do every single university you are going to apply to that you know right now. All of the prompts. And then once you've done that, let me know. I'm gonna give you, it's 4:55. At 5:15. Checking on you guys again. Please do this and let me know, leave a question, text in the chat so I can check that you, oh, sorry, that you let me know that you have done it, and then we can move on to the next step. Okay. As you guys start finishing up, when you share it with me, the way you want to do it is the following. You're gonna go to share. Anyone with the link can edit this essay. It's very important. It says edit, otherwise I cannot do anything on it. You're gonna copy the link. You're gonna go to your account. And you're gonna write here, college essays, paste the link and send it to me. Okay? That's what I need you to do. This is how it's gonna show up for me once it decides to reload. Okay, there we go. It's gonna show up like that. Okay, I need to know what I'm clicking, what this link is for. Otherwise, I'm not clicking it. For all I know, it could be a virus. I don't know. I'm not risking my computer. So please let me know what this link is for. And then once you have sent this message, leave a comment in the chat so I can check the document, because this website doesn't let me know that you have sent something in the chat. So you have to let me know. Okay, the instructions are as follows. You click share, you click anyone with the link, can edit this essay, you copy the link, you click done, then you go to your account and you type college essays, you paste the link and you send it. That's all you have to do. And let me know, leave a comment in the chat here that you have sent it so I can go check that everything is okay with the document and everything. Okay. Okay, let me check Valentina and then I'm checking Miguel. Valentina, I don't see it. Look. I don't see it here in the chat. I don't know where you sent it, but I don't see it here in the chat. It needs to be here in the chat. Wait, I don't think I heard you and then I didn't. Sorry. Okay.
I sent you a message. I don't know if you're talking about me, but I'm bouncing Anoka.
Ajá.
So that might be why.
Ay, me confundí de Valentina. Thank you. A ver. Okay, everything is good except I need the fact that it says college essays here with the link. Okay?
Yes. I accidentally sent it. Am I able to edit it, or do you want me to just resend it?
You're not able to edit it, but just for future reference.
Okay.
But the format is good, the word count, and then UT. Perfect. This is all good. So as you add more universities, do it to this document and then let us know once you want me to revise it. The way, it's very important for you guys to know the way you're going to communicate about the essays is that you have to have every single essay done for that university. Meaning you want me to check Texas A&M, I need all of these essays done. Until all of those essays are done, I'm not checking. Then once we finish with all Texas A&M, I'm moving on to UT, so on and so forth. Okay? And remember, we have up to 3 weeks to check your essay. So if the deadline for UT it's December 1st and you send the essays to me November 27th, I'm not gonna have enough time to finish it just because it does require 3 weeks. There's like 200 of you, there's only 3 of us. So we need some wiggle room to revise everything. Okay. Now, okay, I'm checking Miguel and then I'm checking Camila. News. Okay, same thing, Miguel. I need it to be here with the link. The fact that you say this is a link to my document, it needs to be next to the link. And I can't access the document. You're not giving me access. If you are doing this document with your school account, it won't give me access. It needs to be with a personal Gmail. So once you fix that, let me know. Then I'm checking Camila. Yes, Camila Otero. Okay, let's just say perfect, Camila, except I need the word count here. I don't have the word count. Okay, you're adding it. Perfect. Otherwise, it's all great. Now I'm waiting for Miguel, Martino, Valentina, Moises, y Emmanuel. Let me know once you have the document ready. Okay, Martino. Okay. Perfect. Great. Moises. Marza. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, great. Perfect. And I'm just waiting on Miguel, Valentina, y Emmanuel. I'm giving you guys until 5:10, so please share the document with me so I can make sure that it works.
It's fast.
What did I say? See, it's spring break for me this week, so I'm not mentally locked in anything except sleeping. But thank you for keeping me accountable. Okay, Miguel, Valentina, y Manuel, how are you doing? We do need to move on at 5:20, so I need to have your document, even if you don't have all of the universities done. I just need to check the format and that you share the document with me correctly. Okay, perfect, Valentina. Share it with me so I can check that it works. Okay, you sent a new link. Let me see, Miguel. Okay, I can see it, but I don't have access to edit it. You need to give me access to edit. Okay, let me know once you've given me access to edit. Let me check Valentina. Okay, perfect. I see it, Valentina, but I don't have access to edit. I need to have access to edit document. Okay, Miguel, we'll change the access. Okay, perfect. Now it's perfect. So I'm just waiting on Valentina and Emmanuel. Okay, let me see if it works. No. Okay, perfect. Now it works. Okay, so we do have to move on. Emmanuel, I don't know if you're still there, but I need your document. So before you leave, I need to have access to the document. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is the stars for Texas A&M. Even if you're not thinking of applying to Texas A&M, we need to do the stars. We're not gonna finish and we're not gonna submit it today. We're gonna submit it in August, but we can get started on it right now. So you're gonna type stars Texas A&M on Google. Texas A&M. And you're gonna click on this link. Wait. This link right here. It's gonna open up a page like this. You're gonna click here where it says stars. And you're gonna make an account. Okay? Once you've made an account, let me know. Make the account with the email that you're using in Common App. Where do you click to make an account? You click here on Create Stars account. If you are asking where to access this page, you just Google Texas A&M stars. You click on the link that says self-report transcript and academic record system. Then click here where it says stars. And you're gonna make an account. Here with Create Stars account. And let me know once you guys have done that. Avísame cuando la creaste, Seba.
I did it.
Mm-hmm.
It says for Pinterest stars.
Like this,
Yeah,
just exit out of it.
yeah, I'm seeing that.
Okay, perfect. After you have created your account, you're gonna go back to your College Planner Pro website, which is our website. You're gonna click here in the top where it says keychain. You're gonna make sure that it says share keychain with Infor-College. It should be a check mark. Check that check mark and then create new key. And I need the username and password of your Common App account, of your College Board account, and of your stars, the Texas A&M stars. We need all of those passwords and usernames because when we're checking your information, it's easier to just log in rather than be asking you 1,000 times for username and password. We're never gonna log in without your permission. Common App, College Board, stars. I'm gonna leave it in the chat. Common App, College Board, stars. It won't let me share it. Have you clicked on the share keychain with Infor-College? If it won't let you share it, just refresh the page, log in again. Sometimes the website locks you if you haven't logged into it in a while because of sensitive information. And then once you guys have added those keychains, let me know so I can check that I can see the keychain properly. And then we can move on with the stars.
It altered.
Check that I can see it.
Is the stars just right?
The stars is the one we're gonna be using is the Texas A&M one, but you can add more universities that use it, and I'm gonna show you. But the Texas A&M is the one that it's easier to see.
Oh.
Okay, student keychain. Perfect. I see everything that I need to see. Okay. Looking at the stars. See here where it says select school. Add college/university, select school.
Yeah.
You click on the drop down, you can see all the universities that use the system. See if the ones you're applying to are here. If they are, add it. If they're not, there's nothing we can do. Okay, how are we doing? Is anyone finished? Okay, Moises. I'm gonna stop sharing for privacy purposes. Let me check, Moises, that I see everything that I need to see. Okay, perfect, Moises. I think I see everything. So just stay with your stars account open. Just wait. Okay, Martino, let me check. Perfect, I see everything. Same thing, just wait a little bit. Hmm?
Like, none of them are.
None of them are? Okay. Sometimes that happens. Okay, what you're gonna do, you're gonna click here, begin. And you're gonna fill all of this information out about your high school. Since it's KDISD, this is how it should look like.
For grades.
Number grades from August 2023 to May 2027. Semester,
And we graduate in May, right?
yes, they graduate in May. Okay, Valentina. It doesn't show the updated keychains. Okay, let me check, Camila. Let me see Valentina first, and then I'm checking you. Okay, Valentina, perfect. I see everything. Let me check you, Camila. Okay, I'm gonna share so you can see what I see. It's saying that the student has not shared their keychain with you. So make sure that you are clicking on the check mark that says share keychain with Info4College. Valentina Noca. Okay, going with you, Curly. Oh wait, I'm sharing. Perfect, I see everything. So then I'm just waiting on Camila. Once you are able to fix it, let me know. And then Miguel, I also need your keychain. And then Emmanuel, I also need your keychain. Okay, you click here, GPA and class rank. I need all of that information filled out. Same thing with the counselor's information and the numeric to letter conversion.
Put that out.
Yeah. It'll change. That's why we're not submitting it. I can't find where to make an account for stars. Okay, you go on Google and you type in stars Texas A&M. A bunch of links are gonna open up. You're gonna click on the one that says self-reported transcript and academic record system. You're gonna click on it. Then you're gonna click on stars and you're gonna create an account. Once you have created an account, you're gonna do your keychain. Let me know once you've done that. I still need your link to your document, Emmanuel. I need that as well.
Don't go for both of them.
Yep.
Why does the school say 5 then? You know what I mean?
KDSD,
Yeah,
the transcript,
so like, I take a class, take 5 for them.
because they changed it in for the class of 2029.
So I just put. on
Just
good
to,
for-
I just sent a Google Docs. Okay, let me check, Emmanuel, that I can see your Google Docs. Okay, great, perfect. So then everyone is good with that document. Miguel, I am at the part where I enter school info. In the stars, you mean? Okay, don't do anything with the stars yet. I need you to do your keychain first. So for the keychain, I'm gonna use your account as an example. You're gonna log into your College Planner Pro account. You're gonna see up here where it says keychain. Well, this one won't show me, but you should have a checkbox that says share keychain with Info4College. You're gonna click that checkbox and then you're gonna create new key. And I need the username and password of your Common App account, your College Board account, and your stars. Those 3 things. I left it here in the chat for you guys as well. The three things I need, I'm gonna send it again. Here, Common App, College Board, and stars. Those are three things I need. Let me know once you've done that. I'm gonna give you 3 more minutes, and then we have to move on.
So,
Okay. Here, for your graduation diploma, you're gonna put distinguished achievement because you're graduating having taken Algebra 2.
That's it.
That's it. You did the counselor information?
Oh.
For the phone number, just do the school phone number. I've put in College Board and stars, and I'm trying to add keychain for Common App, but it's telling me error updating setting whenever I try to turn on share keychain. Have you tried refreshing the page? Sometimes if you haven't logged into the page in a while, it blocks any information. I still can't see it, so make sure you have clicked on the check mark that says share keychain with Info College. Otherwise, I can't see it. What do I do for the URL when putting these accounts? Also, do I include College Board with stars and Common App? Yes, include College Board, include stars, include Common App. I don't need the URL. You can leave it blank. I just need the username and the password. It's 5:37, so we do need to move on. So before we leave, I need the keychain of Miguel, Emmanuel, Camila. You guys' keychain. Now, we go back to the stars. This is how it should look like for you. First thing I need you guys to do is here in the section that says at college/university. You're gonna go in the drop down, you're gonna click select, and you're gonna see if any of these universities are ones that you want to apply to. If they are, you're gonna click on it and you're gonna add it. Okay? After you have done that, you're gonna click begin and you're gonna add your high school information. If it's Katie ISD, it should look like this. Let me know once you guys have done that, please. For Emmanuel, Miguel, and Camila, I still need your keychain, so focus on doing your keychain first. That is more important right now. Listo, Seba.
Extensions possible.
Just you don't have to do extension. Okay, Emmanuel and Camila. Let me check Emmanuel first, and then I'm checking Camila. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, Emmanuel, I see the Common App and the stars. Perfect. I still need your College Board account. That's the last account I need. And Camila. Perfect, Camila, you're all done. For the username, it needs to be your email. Especially if it's called Common App, I need your email. I need all of the usernames and the passwords. Let me know once you guys have completed this part. Okay, I'm checking that Miguel has done it first, and then I'm moving on. Okay, perfect, Miguel. You're all good. So I just need Emmanuel.
For the final grade, we're going to put
Mm-hmm.
the two.
Wait. Because you have to do it in a specific order. Okay. After you finished filling this information out, I need you guys to fill in your GPA information. Okay? Your counselor information. For the phone number, just do your high school's phone number. Don't worry about the extension. Okay, let me know once you've done all of this. If you get lost at any point, you don't know how to do something, let me know. I know it's confusing, especially if we're doing it over Zoom, because I cannot see what you're doing. So if you are confused at any point, let me know. Okay, perfect. I know Valentina has finished filling out the information. Has anyone else? Okay, how are we doing? For anyone else? For the sake of time, I'm gonna move on. So once we click on coursework, this is how it should open up for you guys. I need you to pay a lot of attention. We are gonna input all of the grades you have in high school from middle school all the way to 10th grade only. We don't do 11th and 12th grade yet. Okay, we're gonna do that in August. Right now, and we're not submitting this either until we tell you so in August. So how do I add my classes? You're gonna open up your transcript, your home access, your school links, whatever transcript you want. And we're gonna start with the middle school classes. I like the home access because it's visually easier to see. We're gonna click on middle school. Obviously, the student already added some stuff, but we're gonna pretend that they didn't. You're gonna go here to add a course. This is the order in which the classes have to be in. English, math, science, social studies, world language, computer science, business, fine arts, physical education, and other subject area. It has to be in this order specifically. If it's not in this order, unfortunately, we're gonna make you redo it. So pay attention and make sure that it's in the order that it's appropriate. Say that in middle school you took mathematics. Since I didn't take an English, I go to mathematics, I click on mathematics, I click on Algebra 1, course name is Algebra 1, level is standard, and then for KDIST students, you always have semester grades. We don't do average because we have a semester 1 grade and a semester 2 grade. We don't have a final grade that combines those two. So say I got a 91 my first semester in Algebra 2, and then a 95 in my second semester. I save the course and then it'll be added here. It has to be in this order. Remember that and do from 9th grade all the way to 10th grade. From middle school, my bad, all the way to 10th grade. And stop once you reach 10th grade. We are gonna check it in April. So it is your responsibility to have it done by April, by your 101. It's very important that you guys sign up for the 101 in April. That class is going to be mandatory because it's going to be with either me or Miss Isabel, and we're going to literally look at everything and recommend the universities for you, tell you which ones are safe, target, reach, or whatnot, and give you an action plan for the summer. And this is part of that 101. We don't want to have to explain to you how to do this because we already did it in this class. You should already know how to do it, and we just check it in April. Okay? Let me know if you have any questions.
the subject.
Yes, do add the class level. So if it's ACA, it's standard. If it's CAP, is advanced. If it's AP, is advanced placement. Okay, guys, so it's 5:57. The class does end at 6. I just want to highlight some important stuff. Please remember to finish this. Please remember to sign up to your one-on-one in April and to the March class where we're actually going to be talking more about essays and going more on the basics of essays. So it's very important that you attend that class as well. Please be on top of your stuff, start working on your essays, text us once you have your essays done so we can start reviewing them for you. And if you have any questions at any point, please let us know. so we can help you out. You're so welcome. When are the essays due? Okay, so we take 3 weeks to revise an essay. The essays are due whenever you feel like sending it to us. Keep in mind that applications do open August 1st. So if you want to be applying within the first people, I would have them done before August 1st. It depends on the deadlines of the universities you're picking and the way you're submitting your applications. For example, if I'm applying to UT Austin, the deadline is October 15th. So I have to have them done before October 15th. If I'm applying early action or early decision, I have to know when that date is, subtract 3 weeks, and have my essays sent by then. I tell you guys, if I'm honest with you, I would have them all done before August 1st rolls around. You have enough time to do that. Just because once school starts, it does get to be a lot having to do your schoolwork on top of college applications. Many of you work or do a sport, so that also plays a role into how much time you have to dedicate to your applications, and these are very important. So I would have them done before August 1st, ideally. But there's no set deadline. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the class. Again, if you have any questions, please let us know. Have a good day, guys. See you.